It's Belle. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my August TBR. And as usual, I'm a mood reader, except for the books sent to me that I make priority. Everything else I just mood read. So anything that I haven't read yet that were in previous possibility read videos, they're still up for play. And anything I don't put in this video that hasn't been in another video for TBR that I just see and want to read. So the books that were sent to me that I want to get to, these aren't all of them that I want to get to, but just first. It was out in September, and the author had sent it to me, Heather and I, by Ellen Potter. Thank you so much. It just sounds so amazing. And then The Prison for the Magically Cursed by Brett Perkins. Brett sent me this. He's one of my bookstagram friends. And this is out now, and I want to get to it. Her Camp by Steph Katsovi. I think this is out now too. Just sounds like a great story. And publisher had sent me that, and they reached out and sent me this one too, so thank you to them and thank you to these. The Peony, Summer in the City by Alex Sloan and Jenny Willock. So very excited to get to that. And then continuing my long series, finishing the third book, so I'm going to go into the fourth book and the final book that's currently out, in A Girl Called Justice, The Spy at the Window, Ellie Griffiths. I am loving this series so much. It is so good. And I didn't consider that longer series. I don't know if I said that, but since they're shorter. But the longer series that I'm still working on is the Serafina. But when I was looking to go into the fourth one, in the back of the third one it said, I will come back to the Serafina story, but in the same world. The next book will be a different main character. So the next in that world, and in publication order, is Willa of the Wood by Robert Beatty. So I'm going to go into that. And then I think I'll go into Serafina 4, and then it goes into the second of this. So next, continuing a series I want to read, and this will be the final one in the series, I think, in the Songs of Magic series by S.A. Patrick, A Thunder of Monsters. It's one of my favorite series of all time, and I just cannot, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so sad it's going to end. And after that, the ones I want to read to get caught up in a series. The third, The Boy Who Hatched Monsters by T.C. Shelley. I love the first two books so much. I'm so excited to see what happens next. And then the second, Orla and the Magpie's Kiss by C.J. Has. So beautiful. Love the first book. Can't wait. Another favorite series, and this is the last one too. Orphans of the Tide series. This is Eternity Engine by Sharon Murray. Can't wait to be back in this and see what happens. Illustrations. Very excited. I want to read Happily for Now by Kelly Jones. This was in my last TBR, but I'm going to read it. So I'm very excited. It's Summer Story. In the Sky Beneath the Stone by Alex Malarkey. Anyone that I think has been in a recent video for a haul or anything, I'm not going to read the synopsis, and I think this was at some point. So that just sounds amazing. And The Ship of Cloud and Stars by Amy Raphael. It's illustrated. The writing style was a little weird to me in the other book I read by her, The Forest of Moon and Sword. I still enjoyed the story. It was just a unique writing style. I don't know how to explain it, but this one just sounds incredible, so I'm excited to read something else by her. And I had this too squished in, so it got curved. But I had read Evie's Ghost by Helen Peters, and I really enjoyed it, so I want to read the other book I have by her, Anna at War by Helen Peters. As life for German Jews becomes ever more dangerous, Anna's parents make the desperate decision to send her to England. But the war follows her to Kent, and soon Anna finds herself caught up in a web of secrecy and betrayal. How can she prove whose side she's on when she can't tell anyone the truth? But actions speak louder than words, and Anna has a risky plan. Sounds great. And then I love everything I've read by Ross Mackenzie, and I've had this book forever, so I want to read it. And it's Zack and the Dream Stealers. Welcome to his nightmare. Zack can't sleep, and neither can anyone else. A bunch of bad dreams keep robbing the whole wide awake world of rest, and one night when the clock strikes 12, Zack is torn from his own not-so-sweet slumber to be tossed and turned into a strange, surreal realm. Nocturne, this land is called, and its frightening nightmares are a sign that a nasty band of dream stealers is seizing control. Zack won't rest, he can't rest, until he finds a way to stop these silver-masked insomniacs and take back the night. If he doesn't, you might never sleep again. It's so incredible, and I love his writings. And this author has a new book, Secret of the Shadow Beast, I think it's called. So, and I have a duology of hers that I've had forever, so I want to read that before I read her newest one, and by Diane Magris, The Mad Wolf's Daughter. And The Hunt for the Mad Wolf's Daughter, a companion to that one. One dark night, Dress's sheltered life on a remote Scottish headland is shattered when invading knights capture her family. Her father, the Mad Wolf of the North, and her beloved brothers are a fearsome war band, but now Dress is the only one who can save them. With only 4 days before they'll be hanged, she sets off on a wild rescue attempt with a wounded knight as her captive. Dress knows the war band's code. She knows how to bind wounds. She knows the rules of battle, but she hasn't had to fight until now. Through unwelcoming villages, desolate forests, and haunted towns, Dress soon finds she's not on her own after all. But friends in unexpected places may not be enough, especially after she realizes there's a vengeful bandit on her heels, and he's not going to stop until he reaches her. Sounds so good. Another trilogy that I want to read for the next trilogies I pick up. I don't know if this will be the next one, but in the Love, Sugar, Magic series by Anna Mariano, and I've had this forever. Had these forever. The first is A Dash of Trouble, and then A Sprinkle of Spirits, and then A Mixture of Mischief. Raid and Food and Magic. I'm always sold. Lenora Lagranos family owns the most beloved bakery in Rose Hill, Texas, spending their days conjuring delicious cookies and cakes for any occasion. And no occasion is more important than the annual Dia de los Muertos festival. Leo hopes that this might be the year that she gets to help prepare for the big celebration, but once again she is told she's too young. Sneaking out of school and to the bakery, she makes a startling discovery. Her mother, aunt, and 4 older sisters have in fact been keeping a big secret. They're brujas, witches of Mexican ancestry, who pour a little bit of sweet magic into everything they bake. Leo knows that she has magical ability as well, and she's more determined than ever to join the family business, even if she can't let her mama and hermanas know about it yet. And when her best friend Caroline has a problem that needs solving, Leo has the perfect opportunity to try out her craft. It's just one little spell after all. What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words. Can't wait to finally read that. Then when I get to longer series and continuing this mystery detective thing I've got going on, I don't know if this will be the next one I pick up, but after finishing The Best Worst Summer by this author and absolutely loving it, I want to read something else by her. So The Great Shelby Holmes books by Elizabeth Gilberg. This is the first book. Illustration. And the second book, The Great Shelby Holmes Meets Her Match. The Great Shelby Holmes and the Cold Case. And then The Great Shelby Holmes and the Haunted Town. Shelby Holmes is on the case. Shelby Holmes is not your average 6th grader. She's 9 years old, barely 4 feet tall, and the best detective her Harlem neighborhood has ever seen, using logic and a bit of pluck, which yes, some might call bossiness, to solve the toughest crimes. When 11-year-old John Watson moves downstairs, Shelby finds something that eluded her till now, a friend. Easygoing John isn't sure what to make of Shelby, but he soon finds himself her most trusted, read-only partner in a dog-napping case that'll take both their talents to crack. So it's like Holmes and Watson, like Shelby Holmes and then her friend John Watson. So I love that wordplay there. Very excited. And that's all. I'm just trying to make these short because since I am a possibility reader and I don't read all the ones I put in a video because I just pick up the ones I'm drawn to, and then some that weren't even in the video that I end up picking up. I don't need to put a bunch of books in a video because I'm such a mood reader. But these are some possibilities, and I will take them down so that they're there. So in case I feel like choosing them, they'll be there to remind me that they were in the video, and if I want to pick them up now, I should. But that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you would like to subscribe, I would love that if you'd like to. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.